Hi everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Amy.
And I'm Sarah, and today we're going to be discussing Love and Other Lost Things by Melissa Wiesner.
The first few minutes we're going to do a brief review of the story without any spoilers. Then we are going to shift into a deeper book discussion. It's going to include lots of spoilers, but don't worry, we're going to let you know before we do shift into that deeper book discussion.
That's right. So before we dive in, Amy, tell us a little bit about the story.
A young woman who went on the run from her abusive father 10 years ago must return to her small hometown to help her mother when her father passes away. She uses this opportunity to take to a life on the run for a second time from the man she spent the last 10 years with. She is surprised to run into her first love back in her hometown and realize he never forgot about her walking out on him. Check your trigger warnings. Sarah, what did you think about Love and Other Lost Things?
This story was very emotional. As you've said, you definitely want to check your trigger warnings before going into it. It does deal with a very sensitive topic, so we want to make everybody aware of that if you haven't. It was just very moving, and it had some surprises that I did not see coming, so I love when an author can do that. I loved it. I don't know... I feel like that
enjoy's not the right word.
Enjoy's not the right word.
It was very engaging. It had me rooting for the happiness of the female main character throughout the whole story. It really had me engaged.
Yes.
With its emotional components.
That is the perfect way to describe it. We love the way the author wrote this topic.
Yes.
She handled it well.
Agree. Yeah. Let's get into those ratings. Angst.
Okay. Angst. Even though you might think it's super angsty, I only did a 1.5.
Same. Okay. I did too. The situations that the female main character has to overcome is the most angsty part of the story.
Right, yeah.
Humor.
0.25?
I did 0.75, and even I felt that was I didn't laugh a lot in this one.
No. But there are some... just a couple of moments of a little bit of reprieve from the heavy tone of the topic.
I agree. Spiciness.
1.5 maybe?
I was a little lower. I did 0.75 to 1. I'm going to settle with 1. It's a slow burn and mostly off page.
Sure.
Tears.
So it's like a 2 because of the topic.
Okay. I did 1. I didn't cry, but it was the topic.
Yeah. See, and I was back and forth on this because I actually had 1.5 and I was thinking about it before we jumped in because I'm always changing my ratings. You guys know me. And I thought, I don't know. I feel like topic-wise, it's really a 2 because if you really think about what these characters endure, it's so heartbreaking.
That's right.
So I'm going to say 2.
I think that's fair for you. I'm going to stick with 1, but I think everything that you said really nails it on the head. Overall,
this was a 4.25. It was very well done, well written story, heavy tone, but compelling, very compelling, very eye opening to these types of situations, and I thought the author did a wonderful job.
I agree. That concludes the spoiler-free quick review of the story. Now we're going to shift into a deeper book discussion, so if you would like to continue with us on that journey, simply click that link below or open any podcast platform and simply search Post-Book Depression. We would love to connect with you on social media. You can find us on Instagram at Post-Book Depression Podcast, on Facebook in our Post-Book Depression discussion group, and you can also email us at postbookdepressionpodcast@gmail.com.